We don't play. Them pressure you know what but we breathe every day. Your Honor, them indict we for standing up against the harmful stereotypes that have been perpetrated against the men. I come here to represent myself and a few. We living in a century where we living on lies. Society said the hurdles and we have to comply. We gonna pay with dues, we don't get reviews. Not for we get broken and we fall into the news. But it's all the brothers said we gonna take a stand. Representing hope, rebuilding the brand. We gonna take a brother hand in hand. Empower, elevate every boy, every man. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, you're gonna see a better man. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, my friend. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. My brother say we here for you. I understand the struggle cause I've been there too. No definition that could come by you. All the belly mental pain that they put way through. But look up on the horizon. See mankind winning and rising. Rejecting, coming and fighting. Oh Lord, this is so exciting. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, you're gonna see a better man. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, my friend. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. We living in a century where we living on lies. Society said the hurdles and we have to comply. We gonna pay with dues, we don't get reviews. Not for we get broken and we fall into the news. But it's all the brothers said we gonna take a stand. Representing hope, rebuilding the brand. We gonna take a brother hand in hand. Empower, elevate every boy, every man. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, you're gonna see a better man. Learn me. I just want to reveal my light slowly. Look close, my friend. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. I have a right, I have a right, I have a voice, I have a voice. Make it right, make it right. We don't have to fight this. Chat production. We don't play. You've been faithful, Lord. You've been faithful.
Oh Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and
doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we're praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we're working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100. Everything we put, we also doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we're praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we're working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100.
Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
DJ, turn that music up, yes, turn it up louder. Never make it stop, take the message to the border. This is how we do it, cause we talk the truth to power. Walking in the spirit, walking in the water. Happy that we're blessed. Full 100, walking in forgiveness. Full 100, healing from disease. Full 100, totally redeemed. Full 100, strength to the youth. Full 100, friendly with the truth. Full 100, free from oppression. Full 100, always on a mission. Full 100.
Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
Watch this move. They call me Mr. Diligent. When me ways are please the Lord, I'm dining with the president. Thankful for the warriors who praise me through the testament. Praise me through the testament. Praise me through the testament. Everything we put we on to doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100. Everything we put we on to doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100.
Lord, I'm glad you know my name.
Jump it up.
You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
Hey, my goodness then. That's Ted Jones, my good friend. They say full 100. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Mike at Night, a first edition for 2026. Welcome, rock and come in, people. All the rock and come in. Call the people and them. Tell them come inside, man. We have real thing going on here tonight. This evening we're starting off with a hot topic, and I hope that we're going to get some feedback from some of you all outside there. Men, I want you all to listen up. All you think we good? We think we good. Them ladies and them, they'll be pulling fast one on way. I want to expose that tonight. Welcome. Call somebody now, man, and tell them that we inside. Tell them that we on air. Rock and come in. Tell them come on. Share the live. Go on your page and share it to somebody else. Make sure you do that. It helps us. Alright. So, good evening. I missed you all, and I hope that you all missed me too. I'm happy to be back. Last week we were supposed to have more session, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't get caught with all of these licensing, registering of vehicle and inspection of vehicle and so on. So I didn't want no issue with that. So I got that out of the way last week, so now we could start today. I didn't want her to be running from nobody. Alright, those of you who are overseas and listening to us, you might not know what I'm talking about, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Before we start, let me just tell you that we have a free introductory course coming up, and it is the 5 stages of relationships. This is a free introductory course, which means it is going to give you the platform as to 5 stages every single relationship runs through. And we keep running relationships through cycles, because we're not allowing the full 5 stages to run. So when we meet halfway, we come out. So do you know the stages? Well, you're going to find out if you register for that. This program is on the 7th of February, and we're going to give you the introduction to it. The real program is going to come the following week, which is So the one that this one is coming on is on Valentine's Day, which is Saturday 7th of February. Go to my website www.michaelatstewart.com and register online. It is free. Let me go that again. www.michaelatstewart.com. You go on the website and you register, or you just click the link. It is on my Facebook. You just click the link and you register there also with it. My people, how are you doing? Let me see. I hope that we have our usual people from last year on. My little sister Diane is on. Thank you very much, Diane. You are one of my greatest supporters. Appreciate that so much. Edwin Tulsi from Trinidad. Thank you very much, Edwin. Boy, I tell you, looking forward to see you again. This year we should bounce up. Lawrence, hey Lawrence, you must be saying I'm a bad friend, boy. Oh gosh, Lawrence. I've been meaning to call you. But anyway, I know you're busy now. Your wife back, I'm sure. So you know you do a time for partners again. Alright. My good friend Kenneth Hodge, chef. Good evening and thank you very much for your usual support, Kenneth. Always checking in on me. I appreciate that. Timothy Benjamin, good evening to you. Carolyn Sukdio, The Works, Wayne Hackett, all the way in the United States. Thank you very much for joining us, and those who are joining us for the first time, if you are, happy to have you, and make sure you let me know that you're on so that we will be able to welcome you appropriately. Alright, we have lost a little bit of time because having not done the program for a while, the camera just wasn't going on, but eventually I got it going. We're talking about, I'm going to try and see if I could clock in 8 reasons that some women, not all women, some women fake that they're enjoying it. Fake orgasm. Yeah. So, while all the fellas rating themselves at a A, rating themselves at a A plus, distinction, some of these ladies are enjoying nothing. I'm telling you. You see? So this is why we're trying to bring it to your awareness. Always check in on your partner. Make sure that they're on board. You might be surprised that they're not on board with you at all. So you're in a false sense of confidence while she has checked out long time. So it's more than just what you're seeing and the moaning and the grimacing and all of that, and you tell yourself, yes, you're scoring. You might not be scoring. You might not be scoring. Sit down and talk to your lady and find out how things going, how she doing. When them done, sometimes some of them just be laughing us behind we back because they say we fighting up and we are scoring nothing. So I am just bringing what I saw written by others, researched by others, and so on. Me bringing no experience here. I just want to just say that. I'm just saying according to the news lady. I'm just saying. Alright? Numero uno. One of the reasons that it is said that she's faking. And actually, let me just say this before I do that. It is said that an average of 1 in 8 women fake an orgasm. 1 in 8 women. So if you count 8 women, 1 of them just faking it. But I wonder if that doesn't also go, even if you have one partner, that out of 8 times you have sex, at least 1 of them she faking it. She ain't on board. That's the raw truth. Some of us and some of us need help. Alright? So if you have any questions, put it in the comments. If you have anything you want to say, I'm always happy to be able to have you on board and so on. Jessica Butts, good evening, nice having you. Joanne Benjamin, you all rock and come in, people, rock and come in, because this one here is going to be warm. Alright, number one, it is said by those who search it that she fakes it to protect our ego. Now, and this is genuine in many cases. So women know that men tie our masculinity to our performance in bed. This is why the greatest disaster for a man is to lose his libido, lose his ability to perform, lose his erection. It is his greatest disaster. This is why some people don't want to go and test for prostate, because they don't want to find out, and then find out that if they have to deal with that, the possibility of losing your erection is also great. So that masculinity link to his performance is going to be key to him. So instead of hurting his feelings, because she's quite aware, it's not because she's trying to be fake or being wicked or anything like that, because she's aware that he depends so much on his performance, she doesn't want to deal with that, so she protects his ego. So she will moan, she will behave as though she's enjoying it, while you thinking you are a lion, but you know you're a pussycat purring, and she's just acting it out. So number one, hey, somebody could keep a track of it there for me, for those who come in late, because I didn't have a chance. It was too many to write on the screen. So number one is that she's faking it to protect our ego. And look at that, gentlemen, as a nice, loving thing to do, because she's not doing it for her own self. She's bearing up. Look at it from that standpoint. I know not everybody would agree with me, but look at it from the standpoint that she's being considerate to her feelings. Could we? Yeah? Alright. So that's one of the reasons that they said, from those who study. She is trying to protect our ego. And that is true. Because you know, when we feel as though the woman is really enjoying it, we actually feel more turned on, because we recognize that she's not enjoying it. But it is, for the men's standpoint, for some men, having found out that they didn't enjoy it, it could be a depression. It could be a hit that they take. And that is why it is important not to assume certain things. Have a discussion that going down between both of you. I'm just saying. Number two, why some women fake orgasm. She might be faking it. This is the second reason, because she's downright bored. Boredom, mundanity, repetitious, same thing every day, same way, touching the same spot, moving through the same sequence, same place in the house, same routine. So she fakes it because she knows the session won't get better. She tired to talk about it. She raised it with us, and she had nothing go on. So she's mentally over with it. So she just pretends just to end it, and therefore the fakeness of feeling or behaving as though she's enjoying it is to just signal to you, wrap it up. Let me done this. Hurry up now. Alright, anyway. We have children on board. Anyway, as we say. So she does that to bring it to an end, because she does not think, if she doesn't do that, here's what, if she does not fake that in her head, this thing could go on for a long time, boring. So she pretends as though, yeah, you score, let me done that, let me just wipe him out and go and brush with teeth and go and sleep. End that text. Alright, so you all have those two. Let me see if anybody is online, if you all have anything to say. Feel free to share with me. If you don't agree, or tell me. Right? Just let me know, because sometimes I might be reading the wrong books. Alright? Edward Jones, come in class, Edward, and learn something inside of here this evening to Jonesy. Timothy, I'll try not to get to raw in my comments. Please be very circumspect. Hey, yes, Shami, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And give him my New Year's greetings also, Clancy. Alright, so I hope somebody writing down these two there for me now. The two for those who coming in late. Number one, she fakes it because she she's protecting our ego. Number 2, she fakes it because she's downright bored. She's not enjoying it, and it's not a compliment. When she does it, it's really a signal to you, end it. 3, she fakes it to avoid arguments. Why? Because some men become very defensive when they are being corrected. You're too rough. You're not waiting long enough. I'm still dry. I'm not enjoying it. You're rushing it. That position hurts me. And some men take offense to that and get angry because we can't take the critique. I'll call it critique instead of criticism. We can't take the correction. We want her to say what she likes, but if she says truly how she's feeling, it may not come across to us as very complimentary. So instead of dealing with our anger and our insecurities as men, she's just faking it, and she hoping that she doing the countdown, that acting, she says to herself, is better than being honest, because it is going to lead to a long talk. Why is it? Because they're getting it from some next man. Why you don't like it? Since when they don't like it, and so on, instead of really getting down, sitting down and talking frank about the matter. That's why it is important. Some of these things you would need help in having some of these discussions ventilated, and that's where people like myself and people such as some of the other people that I know who are trained in it. I'm hoping that we have our good friend Lisa Blashand on, who is also quite a person as a woman, can speak to a man, because I think she has the temperament and she knows how we feel and how our ego big in her head, and she caters for that. I don't know if she's on, but I'm hoping that she's on, because sometimes you need a woman to be able to explain some stuff to us men, and sometimes a woman wants to talk to another woman about the situation. Alright, so that is 3 I give all of there. She faking it to avoid an argument. So what we could do, men, is learn to be more in conversation mode. Learn to sit down and listen some raw facts. Overlook what is said, overlook how it makes us feel, and try and tell ourselves, hey, listen, let me pay attention now. I drink to that. Alright? Hey, if you all want to come in, if you want to come in and talk to me live on the topic, feel free. The number is on top of there. 868, you could call any part of the world. It's on WhatsApp. 868-480-0080. If you don't want to talk to me on air, don't call me now. But it's for those who are talking to me on air, who want to raise a question, give an example, share their own views on it, disagree with me, you go right ahead. Okay? Nicely. Alright. So, where are we now? We are on somewhere about number 3. Alright, so let's go to number 4. We're running it too quick. Number 4. Let me just recap. Number 1, she's faking it to protect her ego. Number 2, because she's bored. Number 3 is to avoid arguing with us, because we can't handle it. Some of us cannot handle it. So, number 4, she's faking it because you're doing it too fast. You're too rough. You're not sensitive. You're settling yourself. You're pleasing yourself. You're not doing it for both of you all. So a lot of men have watched so much porn that they think that their wife is a porn star. A lot of those things not real, my man. A lot of them are fake. A lot of them are put on. And so therefore don't get carried away. This rough and tumble thing ain't real. And this constant jamming as though it's a hammer and a nail inside of a piece of wood is not going to work. This thing sometimes require tenderness and loving kindness. Yes, sometimes the fast quickie and so on works, but it can't be every time so, because sometimes she's really in discomfort. And a lot of men, us, we see the reaction that we're getting, and the more the person reacts to subdue, is the more we become even more vicious in the way how we operate in our thrust and in the way how we operate and so on. And we finish before she even gets warmed up. So it happens too fast. So she has to push herself hard to be able to keep up the speed with you, so that you don't finish and leave her wanting. So she's faking completion because you already completed anyway. So she knows that you can't start again in a hurry because you run out of fuel. You're already pulled to the shoulder. You pull up your handbrake. So she fake as well. Enjoy. Alright. Talk done. Yeah. So and I've heard some women say that it is tiring and exhausting because they know that he's going to finish fast, but she wants to enjoy it. She wants to get the fullness of it. So she works harder on herself to get there before you could finish. And albeit sometimes they say with all the best efforts, they still can't reach you back at all. Before you know it, you're done. Alright? Before you could say 1, 2, 3, it finished. Okay, what can I say? Hey, if you just joined us, let me remind you of our free introductory course that is coming up. That is going to be on the 7th of February, Valentine's Day, 6 p.m. So you need to go on my website www.michael80stewart, or go on my Facebook page. You'll see it. For some of you all, I posted it to some of you all, and there'll be a link. You click on the link in order to get it. All right. So the no, I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay. Oh no, the 14th. I'm reminded. The 14th of February is Valentine's Day. So the real course is on the 14th, but the introductory course is the week before. Thank you for that correction, which is February 7th. We'll talk about the 5 stages of relationships, and too many people jump off the relationship bandwagon too early and then start it all over again, and then realize this next relationship is the same 5 stages you have to go through again. You jump out of that because you get frustrated, and then you start the next relationship. You still have to start the same 5 stages from the beginning. So get the stages right. Register for that. Okay? And don't plan to register. Just go ahead and register. Go to the website www.michael80stewart.com. Right? It is free, introductory. The full program is the following week. But make sure that at least you get the free part in before you come up. Alright, my people. Alright. Nicely. Alright, so where are we? Let me see. You all have any questions? All the talk now. Now is the time for you to ask all the questions. If there's any point that I missed, that you all know that that women fake. Sometimes as a man you have the experience and you know why they're faking it. You can share with me. And if you're a woman and you know that there are some that I've not yet mentioned, you go ahead and say it. You see? For example, you might find that some fake it because they're already getting it somewhere else, and they don't want you to suspect that. So they fake that you're doing well, man. You're performing, but they didn't like yours, but they're getting it elsewhere. Charmaine says she's faking it because she had a bad day and wants to just sleep, and the husband persists, so she just lies there and fake. She lying there and fake. I think lying there is getting rid of the fake. But alright, I understand what you mean. And true, She had a long day. But he begging for it. So self-service. Serve yourself. You know, you go into the gas station, you pump your own gas. Way, Papa. What can I say? This relationship thing isn't easy, you know, people. It's not easy at all. It takes effort. It takes help. That's why it should not be entered into unadvisedly. Marva Celestine, good evening to you. Happy New Year to you. I hope that all is well with you for 2026, that things even get better. Charmy said, fake it to make it. Yep, that's true. And sometimes you really, so let's take that what that Charmin says there with some seriousness. I know she said it out of being putting a lightness to the discussion. All right. But in reality, to truly get into the thing, you might have to start off just being in the thing itself. Some people waiting to feel in the mood, and for men that is hard. If you are trying to get the woman and she's not doing anything until she starts to feel it, I think that she needs to start trying her best to feel in the mood. It's easier to get it going. Otherwise, it's like a heavy wheelbarrow full of gravel. You have to lift it, push it, and you have to walk with it, and that's a lot of load to carry. You understand? And we leave some of the times the pressure is left on the man to perform, and it's easy. It expends a lot of energy for a man to be able to perform and bring a woman to climax in a satisfactory way. Worse yet, if all ain't getting along too nice, and he still have to do that and try to keep things up. It's easy. Alright. So, as I said, if you are here and you need help, call the number 868-480-0080. If you want to call on me live now, you can also do that, and we're going to talk. Right? Alright. So, how many have I given you? I think I'll give you 4. Yeah. She faking it to protect her ego. She faking it because she's bored. She faking it because she don't want no argument, because they'll get offended easy. And she faking it because she knows it will done fast. And she just trying to just let you go ahead and finish it. Number 5. She's faking it because you're not listening. She giving you a hint. You're ignoring the hint. She adjusting her body and you putting her back to an uncomfortable position that she was trying to get herself out of. She moving your hand because where you're touching irritates her. You put it back. So we know about that. You continue the same routine. She guiding, but we're not taking the guidance. We're on autopilot. So the woman just begins to fake it. And when she realizes you're not paying attention to her body, what her body is saying, you're not recognizing that she's dry. For one reason or the other, might be because she's going through menopause, might be because she's not turned on enough, whatever it is, but she's dry, and you are taking no consideration of it. You're not reading body language. So, she bites her lip, she takes she pain, and hope that this thing finish with no casualties. That's the best way I could put it. That is what the people and them saying. Alright? Okay, my people. How many I give all of them now? Alright, so I tell you all lazy. So we're making good time. So one of the things that we need to do, and probably before we wrap up, we could talk about some of the things that as men we can do And one of the things in this one here about listening is really tuning into the body of our spouses and reading the language. Tune into it, right? Not everything has to be said, but you could tell that the person is uncomfortable. You could tell the person is not engaged. You could tell the person is just not there. You could tell that they don't want it tonight, if you're really reading it. But sometimes our desire is stronger than our logic. So logically, we're not seeing that we might as well forego tonight, because even if you try to force it tonight, you're not going to enjoy it anyway. They're not going to be in it. So it's best to just leave that till tomorrow when they might be in a better mood. Logic does not kick in. The desire is strong. Alright? Number 6. She fakes it because it's not emotional for her anymore. Follow me now. Emotionally, she has checked out. And when a woman has emotionally disconnected, her body will not cooperate with her. She'll give you the performance, but you'll not get the pleasure. She is present physically, but mentally and emotionally, she's gone. And if, for example, the relationship is not good, there is no intimacy and connection in the relationship, then all you have is the body. You don't have the person. You don't have the soul. You don't have the spirit. So, her emotionally, she might be already emotionally connected to somebody else. This next person turns on just like that. This next person can be able to touch her and she goes warm. And when you touch her, she goes cold. Because, and especially if there's volatility in the relationship and quarrel and disconnect and abuse, verbal and otherwise and so on, it's hard to get emotional connection out of that person. But you might say, but listen, that doesn't affect my sex life. You may think so. You may think so, because the faking is good. Because let me tell you, it's easier for a woman to fake than for a man to fake. It's hard for a man to fake. We wouldn't go into the biology of that. But the woman can fake and you feel you're such a good king. Where you ain't no king, you are peasant, slave, a yard slave, and you don't even know it. You're working hard to get results, but you ain't getting anything. Yeah, because she's checked out. Emotionally, she's not there. So one of the things is to learn to emotionally connect with your spouse. And if they have checked out emotionally, resolve that issue first before you think you could go ahead now and enjoy good raunchy sex at all. Alright, so let's go to number 7. Number 7. She fakes orgasm because she never had one with you. Somehow or the other, you just can't bring it. So some women have never climaxed with their man. But if they touch themselves, they may enjoy it. But somehow or the other, when they go with you, they can't. They fake it because they don't trust you to take them to that point. So from the onset, from the time things start between both of you all, they already clock off. And they know this thing has got to be pretense from here on in till it finish. And then when you are falling asleep, sweating and huffing and puffing, they go and touch themselves and finish it. Because you won't be able to finish. Or they go and they put in batteries and they charge up batteries and they start to generate their own electricity. All you know what I'm talking about, eh? So don't give me that. What am I talking about? Aye. Lawrence says some women are cold storage companions. That one is deep. It's deep, but it's true. So let's not think that everything is on demand. Because there are some women, I don't know if frigid is too strong a word, but there are some women who really cold and almost impossible to turn on. And it might not have anything to do with the man. It might not have anything to do with him treating her bad. He might be doing his best at it, but she's just not that engaged sexually or intimately. Or she might have history that have caused her to check out emotionally from the whole sexual exploit and so on. So Lawrence, I take it some women are cold storage companions, yeah, and they bring it to the bed. Let me hear what Timothy is saying. Timothy, be very careful because if your wife on, you want to get yourself in no worries. I want to make sure I'm looking out for you. Let me hear what Timothy is saying. I would tell young married men who never do the big people thing yet is to study your partner. Alright, know when she's just giving you the complimentary morning songs. You're sweating but she dry. Good advice, Timothy. You must know when the morning is fake. Yes, and the pretense. But sometimes, we be so in euphoria. We so much in ourselves that we ain't even checking that this morning something wrong with this. This song AI. I said that AI morning going down there. Alright. Thank you all for sharing that. Alright. So now we're down to the final one. Faking it. She fakes it because she wants the night to end, not extend. She wants the night to end. She don't want it going on and on and on. So some men treat sex like a marathon with no direction. They want to go whole night, and they figure the longer they go is the better performance that they're making, is the stronger man he is, the more potent he is, and so on. But after a certain length of time in sex, everything else after that just gets mundane and boring, Would you believe that? So this 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours is just wasting time. What do you think you're doing? Building concrete building? No, you don't need all of that. And she recognized that you in for marathon running, longevity. So she's trying to speed you up and therefore help you to finish. And especially if she moves around a lot, gyrates a lot, it could carry you to a pitch and bring you to end before you even plan to end. So she does it, and then before you know it, your fireworks gone off, and then you only seen smoke, and it end. And she glad because now she could go and sleep, because like you think it was a whole night thing. Hey, let me tell you, this is what some people telling me. This is what some of the research saying. I just go in with what they say. If all they think that they're wrong, or they tell me that they're wrong. Okay? So I hope those 8 things help. Timothy said he got permission. Alright. Wonderful. Always clear it with your wife, my boy. Alright, so let me just give you a quick recap on the 8 for those who joined us late. This is a quick recap on the 8 things that the 8 reasons some women fake orgasm. 1, she protecting her ego. She knows that we feel we on like boiled corn. She doesn't want to deflate that, so in graciousness to us, she fakes it. You finish, you're gone and sleep, you think that it was a great night, and she just sits and watch the roof, or she turns on Netflix. Number 2, she faking it because she's downright bored. She knows that it is not going to get better throughout the night. This is it, because there's nothing new, nothing that is exploring, nothing innovative, no new position, no new thing, no new touch, anything like that. And she just fake it just to signal to you the newscast is over. Say good night, see you tomorrow night. But you're not. So she speeds it up by letting you feel she's enjoying. Her moan gets longer, louder, her movement, she starts to gyrate, but it is not out of passion. It is out of almost mechanical movement she's giving. Number 3, she fakes it to avoid argument. You can't handle it, she feels, and so because you're going to start to get offended and so on, she just not telling you of how to improve. She's not telling you what she likes. She's not telling you what she doesn't like. She will just fake it just to be able to help you to just finish that and done with that. Number 4, she fakes it because you're going too fast. It will finish fast, and so because it's going to finish fast and she's trying to get a little piece of it, she faking it, trying to keep up with you so that she will get a part fast before you finish, but before you know it, it's over. Number 5, she fakes it because you don't listen. She giving you hints. She putting your hand certain places. She moving your hand away from certain places. She changing position, but you're not taking any cognizance of it. Then therefore, you just done it. And number 6, she fakes it because it's not emotional for her anymore. She's not connected to you. Both of you are quarrel too much or have too many issues unresolved. You don't consider her feelings and she doesn't consider yours. So right now it's just a mechanical relationship. It's about 2-3 days. We ain't have sex 2-3 weeks. So therefore I know that you're going to want it. Take it. Let it go. Next night. End that text. Number 7. She fakes it because she never had one with you, because you've never been able to bring her. She does have to do it herself. She has to do self-service. And number 8, she fakes it because she wants to end it, not extend it. Because you think it's a marathon, you think it has to go as long as possible. She finish and you want to go again, and she may not be multi-climatic. She might only be able to climax once. You want to climax her 3-4 times. She doesn't have the capacity. So she fakes the rest, and then you tell yourself, hey, I hit 9 times for the night. What do you think it is? Football? Anyway, so that's where we at for the evening. So I want to suggest to people, if the session tonight has raised certain issues in your relationship, don't ignore it. Try and sit down with your spouse. Find a good way to talk about it. Ask the person not to be offended. Ask them to just, for you all to be able to talk freely and openly on the subject and get some things on the table. By ignoring it and avoiding the issues does not extinguish it. It delays the inevitable, because you will have to deal with it at some point or the other, or the relationship itself will suffer. So get talking. Communication is key, but don't do it to slam the person. Do it with kindness to resolve. If you do need help and you do need a third party to talk to, that's where we come in. You can call and make an appointment, and we'll meet privately, or we'll go online privately. Talk to you alone or talk to you and your partner. You can save your relationship distress if you take action. The telephone number is 868-480-0080. And before we leave, let me remind you, on the 7th of February, our course, the free introductory course, what are the 5 stages of relationship, and do you know the stage of relationship that you are in? Because every relationship goes through at least 5 stages. Therefore, this is a Zoom session. It's not going to be on Facebook, where we'll be able to interact and we'll be able to help you along this. The introduction is going to be on the 7th, but the program itself, to now identify all 5 stages and how to best usher through each one of them, will be the following week on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. But the one on the 7th of February is going to give you that good introduction, so you'll see the value in it and the need for it. Go to my website www.michaelatstewart.com and register for free, or go to my Facebook and click on the link, or just call me with the number on top of there, and I will tell you how you could be able to register and be part of it. Don't call me and ask me to put on your name, because there are some information in your registration that you alone will know, And if you don't have it, it's hard to now track people. Or some people call me and say, call me and remind me. Well, I can't do that. I can't do that, my dear friend. Because I do have one or two things doing in my life. One or two things. But I'd love to see you on the program. Alright? So, love you all. Thank you all for joining. That is real good acting. Who is the producer of that movie? Which movie it is that Kenneth talking about? Heidi, good evening. Patsy King, where all these people come from? I didn't see y'all. I hope you all were on enough to get some of the information. Women have real skills. Yep. Alright. Thank you, Heidi. Alright, people. Thank you very much. And I will see you next week, Thursday. God's willing. Enjoy the rest of the week now.
You've been faithful, Lord. You've been faithful.
Oh Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
Watch it cool, move. They call me Mr. Diligent. When me means I please the Lord, I'm dining with the president. Thankful for my warriors who pray me through the testament. Calling on my warriors, calling on my warriors. Everything me put me hands to doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we're praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we're working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100. Everything we put we hands to doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we're praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we're working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100.
Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
DJ, turn that music up, yes, turn it up louder. Never make it stop, take the message to the border. This is how we do it, cause we talk the truth to power. Walking in the spirit, walking in the water. Happy that we blessed. Full 100, walking in forgiveness. Full 100, healing from disease. Full 100, totally redeemed. Full 100, strength to the youth. Full 100, friendly with the truth. Full 100, free from oppression. Full 100, always on a mission. Full 100.
Lord, I'm glad you know my name. You set my heart aflame. You set my feet on a solid rock to stay. I'm glad I've made this choice. You've given me a voice, and now I can rejoice.
Watch this cool. They call me Mr. Diligent. When me ways are please the Lord, I'm dining with the president. Thankful for the warriors who praise me through the testament. Praise me through the testament. Praise me through the testament. Everything we put we on to doing it full 100. Time to praise the Lord, we say we praising him full 100. Working in the ministry, we working it full 100. Working it full 100. Working it full 100. Everything we put